What's up, guys? Welcome to the first video of 2021 on the Pittsburgh Used YouTube channel. Today, we're going to talk about how much money I made in 2020, the year of the pandemic, as an automotive technician. But before we get into the numbers, I want to talk to you about the latest product from Automotive. This is their Super Cap 2 portable jump pack. Now, what makes this thing cool is instead of being filled with the rechargeable lithium-ion battery, which you have to monitor and make sure it's charged, before you could use it, this one has supercapacitors inside. Now, there's like 5 or 6, they almost look like a C-cell battery capacitors in here, and you hook this up to a pretty much dead battery, and it'll suck just a little bit of juice out of that battery, charge the supercapacitors, and that's going to multiply the charge and basically zap it back into your battery all at once to make your car start. Now I'm going to show you a quick demonstration of this cool product. Okay, so my Suzuki XL7 has been sitting unstarted for about a month. I'm pretty sure the battery is going to be dead, so let's check that out. See if we can use this jump box to start it. Well, we got a little bit of juice. Yeah, it's dead. All right, let's see what this thing could do. All right, you can see it comes in this nice handy carrying case, pretty sturdy. You can see we got the jumper wires here. We got the charger port charger, and then we also have a USB charger for your smartphone. That's pretty cool. So let's check this device out. You can see it's a pretty decent size. And under this flap, you have all your options for charging. You got your power button here and your charging ports. So let's try it out and see what happens. You always want to hook up your negative cable first and then the positive. Okay, you can see you got the little display here. It says charging. It's 27%. All right, so we're almost 100% now. We're reading 98%. The battery's at 5.3 volts. So once it's 100%, you're going to hear a sound. It's going to beep. You're going to push the power button, and then you have 10 seconds. You get in your car and you fire it up. So let's see if it works. So see, it's counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at that! It worked! That's awesome! The Automotive Super Cap 2 is available on Amazon.com. It retails for $149.99, but if you use discount code PIPSPIRG at checkout, you'll save an additional 10%. Alright, now I want to start off by saying this is not a brag post by any means. I just wanted to show you how much money you could make in the trades as an essential employee during a pandemic. So for the first 7 months of the year, up until July 31st, I worked for a Ford dealer where I'd been employed for the past 15 years. And I made $60,600 from January 1st to July 31st. And I was starting to think it was time for a change of scenery. So at the end of July, I took a position at the local Subaru dealer in their newly constructed used car department. And this is actually the Subaru dealer where I started my automotive career back in 1998. So I kind of came full circle. So I took a week off in between, took a vacation. So I was off for a week this year unpaid. And then when I was at Ford, I ended up getting a concussion and I was off a week unpaid. So for 2 weeks this year, I was unpaid, but not due to the pandemic. Just I went on vacation, got an injury, so take that into consideration. So I made $60,600 at Ford, and I was off for 1 week. And then I started Subaru August 10th, and from August 10th till the end of December, I made $32,400. So that's a total of $93,000 I made as an automotive technician in 2020. Because I know a lot of people were laid off and lost their jobs, and it was a really, really bad year. Now this is not meant to be a brag post. This is what I just want to show you, that even during a pandemic, if you have an essential job, you could still make a really good living. So that may be something for you to consider if you're in the job market or you're just getting out of high school. You might want to look at jobs that were considered essential, because nobody saw this nonsense coming and it wrecked everything. So there are a few other means of income I had this year as well, and I had these other forms of income based on being in the automotive industry, such as this YouTube channel. So all my stuff is basically automotive content, and I do a lot of the stuff at the dealership. So of course you could have an automotive YouTube channel without ever working at a dealership, but I probably would not have started this channel had I not been in the automotive field. So this YouTube channel this year has generated $5,300. It's been my best year so far. I want to thank you for all of your support over the years. I really appreciate it. We're up to 16,000 subscribers now. Couldn't be happier. Another form of income I had was flipping cars. So if you don't know what that means, is I bought cars for a good deal and then I was able to resell them for more money. So I had bought and sold 2 Subarus for a total profit of $4,500. Now that doesn't happen every year. You know, some years I've made more, a lot of years I've made nothing, but in 2020 I got lucky enough to be able to flip 2 cars. So with all that being said, I made a hair under $100,000. So that's pretty strong, year for me. The most I ever made as a technician was $101,000. That was, before the YouTube channel. I was working so much that year I didn't have any time to flip any cars. I made a couple $100 here and there doing side work, which I used to do a ton of before I had a wife and kids. Now I'd rather, get home from work, spend time with them. I don't really want to stay late, working on other people's cars, but obviously you can make a ton of money on side jobs if you want to hustle. So just under 100 grand, maybe with the side jobs I probably broke 100 grand even. So that's pretty awesome. In the automotive field, you could definitely make more than 100 grand. I had a couple people comment on my last video, even though I showed my pay stubs, physically showed my pay stubs, and I'll link that video in the comments so you can check that one out. But I showed people my pay stubs, and there were still some naysayers saying that I photoshopped the numbers and stuff. And I'm like, why would I do that? I had no reason to lie to anyone. I just basically kind of want to show you guys what you can make in the trades. Now I had no college education whatsoever, and all the training I got was on the job. So I actually got paid to learn how to be an automotive technician. Now I've been making over 90 grand for about the past 12 years. So I don't want you to think that, this only happens once in a while. But I'm probably in the top 10% of technicians in the United States for income. But I'm not a genius by any means. I'm not even the best technician I know. So there are definitely ways to make more than I've made. But I just want to show you guys that you can make this kind of money as an automotive technician, and in a lot of trades out there that you don't need a 4-year degree, a lot of student loans. You can go to a trade school and make $100,000 with really no student debt. Now, in the last video I made about how much money I made, you can see my kitchen. I got a lot, 300 likes. Somebody commented and said, that's a damn nice kitchen. I got a ton of likes on that comment. Now, I was able to afford a really nice house in a nice neighborhood. I drive a brand new Tundra. I got a newer dirt bike. I got a bunch of mountain bikes. And I support my wife and kids. Now my wife doesn't have a full-time job. Most of the income, comes from me. She has a couple side hustles and she makes a couple $100 a month. And that helps out paying for fun stuff. You know what I mean? But I pay all the bills, and we're able to live a pretty nice lifestyle based on what I make as an automotive technician. So that's basically was the point of this video, is to show you what you can make as an essential employee during a pandemic, which nobody saw this coming. And I hope this never happens again. It affected a lot of people close to me. People were laid off. People lost their jobs. People lost their businesses. So it's just something, food for thought. If you're in the job market, or you're just getting ready to graduate high school, look at the jobs that were essential this year, because those are the jobs you're going to be able to feed your family. You're going to be able to bring home a paycheck. You're going to be able to make your car payment. basically for the rest of your life. So that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you guys today. You know, show you how much money I made in the trades as an automotive technician, just so you could be educated on your choices for careers in the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and possibly learned something. Thanks for checking out my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, check out my Facebook page, and have a great day.